What's going on, guys? My name is Ulterior Games, and today I got an Injustice 2 breakdown / speculation video. I'll be breaking down the 6 other characters that were teased at in the first DLC trailer. In that trailer, we got Sub-Zero, Starfire, and Red Hood revealed. If you want to see that video in its entirety, you can click on the top right on the YouTube card. But let's not waste any more time. Starting off from left to right, the first character silhouette we see is without a doubt possibly the hardest one to tell who exactly that is because it's so generic. With further examination though, the character I think best fits the silhouette is Spawn. Now, hear me out. For 2 reasons. One, he's a super highly demanded guest character in which I think NetherRealm can't just pass up the opportunity to not put him in this game. With that said, it's also the closest looking silhouette to Spawn. Some think that it's actually this silhouette, but I don't see it as Spawn. The next character is obviously Black Manta. Not much investigation had to go into this silhouette. You know, you can clearly tell that is his helmet, and that definitely looks like Black Manta. This also makes sense because it was brought to my attention by my good friend Jared, whose Twitter I'll leave down below in the description. Said that Black Manta got a redesign for his character in the Atlantis transition. Like, you know how there's the Atlantis stage, and then if you knock the person into a stage transition on one of the places in Atlantis, Black Manta shows up and he like hits you down towards like the next level. Well, he got a redesign, and here are the two designs. This is the old one, and this is the new one. So you know, they might have redesigned him for when he comes on to be DLC. So this furthermore proves Black Manta is most likely a future DLC character. Now the third one on the left is tricky. At first I thought this was Batgirl. Don't ask me why, just take a look. It does seem like they share some resemblance, but I did also find that this silhouette closely resembles Rorschach from The Watchmen. Honestly, it could be either one, but I'm gonna have to go with Rorschach for this one. Now onto the right side with the 4th silhouette. Some people are saying Spawn, others are saying Beast Boy. But like I said before, this silhouette doesn't really look like Spawn. It looks a lot bigger and bulkier than Spawn would normally look like. I know some of the comics portray him as a little bit bigger, but this doesn't look like Spawn. It looks more like a gorilla character. And since we obviously already have Gorilla Grodd in this, and I don't think they're gonna put any other like minor gorilla in there for no reason, I'm gonna say this is Beast Boy. Now you're probably wondering why I chose Beast Boy. Well, if you remember correctly, before Combat Pack 2 came out, Ed and NetherRealm tweeted out this picture, and we all mostly thought that that was Baraka, and it turned out to be Alien instead. Well, in a way we were right with it being Baraka, since Alien was part Tarkatan, which is what Baraka is. There was some truth to that. So what I'm thinking is that it might look like a gorilla silhouette, but since Beast Boy is so famous for turning into many different various animals, and one of the most famous ones is he can turn into a big gorilla, I think this could possibly be Beast Boy. Now I could be wrong, so he could be the first silhouette. I have no idea, but this is what I think. So, you know, it doesn't really matter, right? We're not going to find out until they actually reveal it. But I'm just doing this for fun and for speculation. The next character heavily resembles Raiden. Now, I don't know how I feel about this one. I thought 1 MK guest character was fine, but 2, I think it's pushing it a little bit. You know what I mean? Now, Raiden as a character, I don't mind at all. I actually like Raiden, but when it comes to Raiden and Sub-Zero, I don't know. To be honest, I don't mind as long as in the end Raiden and/or Sub-Zero don't take up a spot of a much more deserving DC character, if you know what I'm getting at. Now, I'm not against anyone who wants Raiden in there, but if it ends up that he takes up a spot from a more deserving DC character, then we're gonna have a little bit of issues. But as of right now, I'm okay with it, I guess. And lastly, the final character looks to be more female looking. And just by taking a closer look at it, right off the bat, it reminded me a lot of Enchantress from the Suicide Squad movie. The moon piece she wears on her head, and it just looks like very, very similar to the Suicide Squad movie, and how it had that like moon-shaped crown or like thing that she wore on her head, and also like the raggedy clothes that she wears, and it looks exactly like that as well. So yeah, it heavily resembles Enchantress. So yeah, I'm not completely sure about this one, but if I had to guess, this silhouette definitely looks a lot like Enchantress. In the end, these could all possibly be placeholders, or I could easily be completely wrong about every character. It could be switched. That's why I want to hear your thoughts and speculation in the comments. Who do you think these 6 characters are? And again, this is purely speculation. You should respect my choices and my thoughts, you know, all these guesses that I just did, as I should and will respect yours. With that said, thank you so much guys for watching. I'd appreciate it if you smash the like button. It truly means a lot to me, and it benefits both the channel and everyone who watches it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. This is Ulterior Game signing off, over and out.
Finish!